Alright guys, welcome back for some more LA Noire. Let me just start her up here. Yeah, we're back doing some more traffic cases with our man Cole Phelps. Got my webcam going, my quote webcam unquote. Yeah, I'm excited to play some more. This game has been pretty fun so far. Got my guide ready so we don't goof up nothing. Don't want Captain Lucky Charms to get mad at us, do we? Gotta do everything the right way. Any second now, it should be... There we go. Oh, you know, Ghostly, we're gonna be checking all those facial expressions. Go away, mouse. I think, actually, if we click on this, I think it'll let us review our past cases as well. So here's our starter cases. Now we're on to traffic. Looks like we've got 5 stars on all of them. I'm not sure what that little box next to them means. I know for... Oh, thanks, Gordolf. Actually, it was on a black screen earlier when I was messing around with this, but now that it's here, I don't like move that down just a little bit. A little bit further. Okay, I think that's good. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, so I'm not sure what that little box next to the cases means. Someone out there probably knows, but I don't. I know there are certain achievements that are tied to certain cases, like, for example, my guide says in this next one there's an achievement for, like, tailing somebody without being spotted, etc. So maybe that's what that means. I don't know. But yeah, let's get back into it. I think this might actually be the last traffic mission, but we'll find out. Traffic's been fun, chasing around cars and stuff like that. Oh no.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
You got it.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting.
Well, let's go, Stefan.
See you later, fellers. Try not to work too hard.
You were dancing with the bird. A tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. Hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in this century.
The bone took a swag of me. Put him down with my sap.
Oh, shoot. Don't really need to drive to this one, do we? But I guess we probably should, because we'll probably end up having to drive somewhere else, and then we're kind of sucked to have to walk all the way. Calm down. Chill out. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. Not like, what, too many people are going to drive their cars and the planet's going to start heating up or something? That would never happen. No. Ridiculous.
Stop just ahead.
No, not right here. I don't want to be accused of contaminating the crime scene because I accidentally ran over some evidence. What are you talking about, Ghostly? Phelps is a great driver. Never once been in question.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice.
Movie star.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
I'm sorry, I'm...
Carpet, so get out of my lens.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
You're gonna have to update me on the local slang. I'm not sure what a bit rough means. Before we talk to anybody, let's investigate the crime scene. Sir? How the heck? Whoa! Okay, apparently this is a magic car.
Come on, you can tell me.
Stefan, how do we get down there? How do we get down?
Any ideas?
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings.
Yeah.
Let's go see the coroner.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Officer? How's everything sounding for you guys? Nah. Let me know if the game or anything is too quiet.
Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
I'm at a loss.
This is a big scene, Phelps.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Let's go see the
Must have been
coroner.
unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Yeah, that's what they say. Like, people in drunk driving accidents generally have less injuries because they're drunk and they're all loose. Okay. What do we got back here?
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
She's a long way from home.
Interesting.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Classic.
Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Interesting.
How does someone manage to tip their ride
Find
straight off a
anything interesting?
cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Good idea, Stefan. Let's go talk to her.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like.
Oh,
Keep out of this.
ouch. Get wrecked, Stefan. Dude. You hate to see it.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Why, yes, I do. Care to explain that?
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
Okay, well, we definitely need to talk to this gentleman.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
You sure that's all you remember?
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Tell me more about this Mark
You
Bishop.
mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I'm the police. It's my job to worry about it.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after, My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Yeah, you tell him, lady. Don't worry about it, dude.
I'm trying to imagine you with a personality.
Oh, you hear that? She's talking to you, Stefan.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Yeah, I knew we were gonna have to drive somewhere. Well, here we go again, folks. Hang on. Oh no. Somebody heard I was coming. Dang it. Ah, we're gonna have to go around, Stefan. Oops. That was like that when I got here. Whoops, sorry, ma'am. No, we're just going back to the station, huh? Okay. Two crazy police officers? Fake news. I don't believe it. Show me a Twitch highlight, then I'll believe you.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Thank you, ma'am.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer. Hey, where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
You feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimming.
Oh, hang on. You should talk to this guy first.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Not him.
You think she's okay to have visitors? Ask the...
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose. Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Cole, just look at stuff on like, really?
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Your mom and dad are not happy. Well, your mom isn't anyway.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Can I press X to dial?
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Yeah.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Yeah.
There she goes. Come on.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Good thing we're not actually following the traffic rules for this. Otherwise, we would probably lose her.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Root beers all around, doll.
Hell yeah. Achievement.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Casually reading a newspaper, don't mind me. Interesting. Well, I think it's about high time we pay this Mr. Bishop a visit. Don't you, Stefan?
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his property. Look out!
Sorry.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Any Century Unit 415, possible Wendell case. At 7th and Flower, Unit to Ammo Code 3 identified.
Far away is this one? Oh, it's actually close for once.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K,
Mental case. I'm on it.
15 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code. Any Century Unit.
Boy, I wish I knew what all those numbers meant.
At 7th and Flower, Unit to Ammo Code 3 identified.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up, LAPD.
He went that way.
Damn lunatic! Put your hands in the air.
Parkour.
There he is. See him?
Don't make me chase you.
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Oh, what a jerk. Oh, now he's really gonna pay. After I pick up my hat. No? Okay. Yeah, luckily he waited for me. Come back, you nut job. I like that hat.
Farewell, cruel world!
Rip-a-roni. Well, can't save them all.
Street. Repeat, 1220 West 7th Street, Wilson's Apartment Hotel. 11K handle code 3, the unit to be assist identified.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess!
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Looks like I missed quite the ruckus, huh?
Presented to Mark.
Interesting. Was that the name of the movie, I wonder? What the heck is dinging? Oh, I was hitting A. That's why.
Doesn't look like anything. Doesn't tell me anything.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
That's a lot of money. Ah, oh, just you.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica. Looks like the old movie set downtown. Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Interesting. Well, we'll definitely have to go there at some point. Sounds like there could be some fishy stuff going on there.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Nice faces.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film.
Yikes.
I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Yikes.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Actually, let me use your phone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks.
Yeah, slam that phone, Phelps. Don't mind me just reaching through there, Stefan.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
No, got him.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case?
You're behind the wheel.
Nope, wasn't me.
Do we know where we're going?
Yes. The movie store. Gosh, Stefan, have you been paying attention? I swear to this guy.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
He'll lose his own ass and not fight it with his own two hands. What's the matter, Stefan? You ever seen a mermaid before? Ah! Okay. It's not real. It's not real.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
My detective sense is tickling.
So, you coming?
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Well.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people? Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Well.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. And how can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Yeesh.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey, hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Oh no, not Sheldon. Don't do drugs, kids. Alright, hey, what is this?
So this is where you sprang from.
Interesting. Wait a minute. That's not an alley, that's a picture of an alley. What is this Roadrunner shit? Yeah, kick it. You done? Chill out, would ya? Jeez. Well. What have we got here? Oh my gosh.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Don't think I want to know why it has both their names on it.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
That's pretty messed up. Alright, let's go question this weirdo.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Yeah, I'm sure you haven't.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
No, he was here because he left his pills here.
A 15-year-old girl told me how she was drugged and molested at a casting house. I found the chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Yeah.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
Yeah, well, who is then?
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
Hide in the jungle. Makes perfect sense.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Got something in your mouth there? Maybe that something is a lie.
You and Ballard are blackmailing Bishop. That's why he cracked.
You got nothing on me. My hands are clean on this.
Enough. I've been in your peep room, Hopgood. I've seen your smut pictures and the camera setup. You made a movie of Jessica. I found the canister.
The deal is I get to sell the movies to burlesque houses and private collectors. These movie guys love seeing their cocks on screen. But part of the arrangement is I never film their faces. June had me film Bishop, and then she kept the movie for insurance.
Yeesh.
He went apeshit when he realized his face was front and center.
Who has the film now?
Who else? McAfee.
Ballard had what she wanted. Where does the money come into it?
What money?
Enough of the lies.
I told you, I get my cut selling dirty movies.
And what about this money?
Your ex was getting 20 large from Bishop.
If I wanted to skim 20 from Bishop, we'd do it through the movie budget. June said she'd sell him the film once the movie had wrapped, but Guy wanted cash. He's in a cash-only business. You think I had a choice in this?
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Boy, what a jerk.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick.
How about a bullet? Would that stick?
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works, Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
What the hell? Well, that was interesting.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Just had to open your mouth, didn't you, Roy?
Oh, Christ. When they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, McAfee.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Any in the vicinity, see the man on 211 just occurred. 3rd Neal Street. Stand by for further unit to handle code 3 identified.
You know what, Stefan? You drive to this one, would you?
You can drive.
Chill out, buddy.
Any in the vicinity, see the man on 211 just occurred. 3rd Neal Street. Stand by for further unit to handle code 3 identified.
Car 11 King, roger that.
This is 11K. Go ahead with the further.
11K, your 211 is at Angel's Flight, 3rd Neal Street. 11K, code 3.
What took you so long? They're getting away.
What happened here, sir?
They had guns. Dirty louses took everything and then booked. They went that way, the stairs alongside the track.
You look like a rat with a gold tooth in the white light. Take the man inside. But we agreed to go 50.
LAPD!
Cops, stand up.
Find some cover!
Jeez, Roy, don't run in front of me when I'm shooting.
Shit!
Car 11K. Shots fired. The suspect is down at 3rd and Hill. Code 4 here, but I need an ambulance.
11K, roger on the ambulance. All units, the shooting at 3rd Neal Street is code 4. Code 4.
All right. All right.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit. Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
11K calling KGPL. The person systems at 8 in Francisco. The abandoned movie set.
Nah, we don't use our siren, Ghostly, unless it's a real emergency. Look over.
I'm trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake.
I'm so out of breath. Park over.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice. I didn't do anything.
Park over. No, after you. No, you trying to kick me in the face. You lose my hat.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
Parkour.
Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Keep your head down, Roy.
Christ, detectives, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
How'd that guy get up here so fast?
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
It's this way. Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
You're making a big.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Come on, it's this way.
Yeah, got him.
God, they're everywhere. You have to get me out of here.
Chill out.
This is insanity.
Kill a cop. That's just right.
Just got you there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Hang on. I gotta recover.
All balanced.
there we go. There must be some way to go faster.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
There's an army of them. Which one? Weapons on fire! You don't know my big trouble.
He pokes his head out. Step on.
This way! Those barrels at the base of the element column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them! Quickly! Stay down.
Boom!
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Come on, let's move it.
Ooh, can I take this guy? Oh, no, I can't.
Stay in cover. Follow me. Come on.
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
Say hello to my little friend. Hell yeah.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
All right. We did it, chat. Well, Mr. Roy.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
He said it. Sure. He said the thing from B-movie.
Big bands and swing, I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
Like a table, boy.
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like chumps?
Get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse.
Roy.
You
Jeez.
got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
Not sure I like this Roy guy.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me,
Roy,
and then this.
gosh, you're trying to get me banned?
Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
I don't think hardcore drugs is the right answer, but okay. Well, we did, folks. We got promoted. I never have to see that Roy guy again. It won't break my heart. Okay.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Clyde Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work.
Yeah, at least he made it till retirement.
Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Werewolf, huh? Interesting.
1947, not 1927. Of course a girl can ask the fella out.
I have nothing more to say, detective.
I'll find your Lucky Charms for you. Don't worry.
Do you
I'm
have the
sorry.
address? It's been all over KGPL.
Springer by trade.
It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
When is America going to understand it's about giving?
They pay for it.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to one round.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
Okay. Why don't we check our outfits? Let's see this one. I like this one. This will be our outfit now that we're promoted to homicide. Gotta look sharp. Oh yeah. So, new partner, Rusty. Nice to meet you, Rusty. Nice car, too. What the hell are we listening to, Rusty?
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Tad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Are we any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, is expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Hey, look, Ghostly. I'm a police officer, which means I don't have to follow the law. But I'm also not going to turn on my siren unless it's an actual emergency, which in this case it's not. The lady's not going to get any more or less dead by the time we get there. If I'm in a hurry to go somewhere, then I'll turn on my siren. But for now, I'll just drive like a maniac. No, I'm just kidding. And anyways, who wants to drive everywhere listening to a freaking siren 24/7? That's no fun. I want to listen to the nice music in this game. Yeah, beat it or I'll run you over.
Crime scene is just at the dirt road, detective.
Thank you. Breaking my car in.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Move it along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Beat it. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm not sure how much of this is going to be okay to show on Twitch. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to do, just to play it safe. Give me a sec. I'm gonna... Where's my... Here we go. We're going to swap over to the old webcam just until I'm done examining the body. I'm pretty sure this is okay because it's, you know, in the context of a game, but I'd rather play it on the safe side, and, you know, I know there are sometimes younger people who watch my streams, so. Let's do it. I'll try to make it quick. Can you guys still hear the... Yeah, it looks like you can still hear the game audio.
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Nice, Gordolf. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, so first we're going to talk to the doctor who's currently examining the body.
Carruthers.
Phelps, you make homicide?
Looks like it. Galloway has been making me feel welcome.
Yeah.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Okay, let's see what happened to
I'll
the
leave
victim.
theorizing until after you've examined her for yourself.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look...
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Interesting. What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Okay, so that's everything on the body. Alright, so I think that's everything we have to do with the body, so I'll swap back to the game now.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Okay.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Catch all the difference, Phelps.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Oh, puzzle time. Oh, sorry, South America. I did it.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
Well, I mean, it's a pretty cool lighter, I guess. Well, in any event, I think that gives us another place to go check.
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Yeah, Rusty. Chill out. Power. Oh, Rusty. Quick, before he notices.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
We're gonna look swag, that's how. Oh yeah.
werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. Caller of the decade. Been working evidence from BD case for 6 months and got next.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us a note on the corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish this. The guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
Well, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monitors, but they're terrible for the police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phillips, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. You would have found him.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive at 211.
Yeah, that's way the heck over there. Rusty, you drive.
You know the way. You can drive.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
I already told you.
You've got to be kidding. We're driving this?
Nope, you're driving this.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
This is the coroner. We're en route.
Great.
What?
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing,
responding.
Cole?
Go ahead.
Shut up, Rusty.
11K officers need help at the Bank of America, 7th and Olive at 2.
What's the situation?
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
It's the wrong thing, Bob.
Move it inside. We gotta clear out the bottom floor.
Come on, get the push to the building.
Where the hell? I can't see anybody.
You think you can hold out?
Hell yeah.
They blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here.
Oh, how very noble, Rusty.
Don't give them a chance to regroup. Wish me luck.
Here we go, boys. Let's do it.
No idea who you're fucking with.
Yeah, spray and pray. Good thing Cole Phelps is fucking bulletproof, huh? Yeah, well, not unblocking that, I guess. Hang in there, Rusty. You're talking to a frickin' World War II vet here, buddy. You messed with the wrong boy.
Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale. That's it. That's all of them.
Hell yeah. We did it, boys. And girls.
You've got to be kidding me. We're driving this?
Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Roger, on your ambulance 11K. All units, code 4 on the 211 and Bank of America. Code 4.
He's just gonna bitch and complain all day, isn't he? Well, I guess we can take our normal car. Fine. Let me check. Are we very close? Not really. Go. Let's see what's this street. Spring, I think. It's pretty much a straight shot there. Oops, sorry.
Cole, come on!
Sorry.
All units in the vicinity in any Century unit. A 211 and shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3, identify.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Chill out. I'll buff out. La 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 bamba. Hey, Commander Zach. Glad you could join us. We're about to investigate this club that may or may not be involved with a homicide.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
All right, Rusty. Suit yourself.
I think he's a bit of a gangster. He treats me nice.
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice.
You going to pay for that? Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Oh, Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Say, honey, what time do you get off waiting tables?
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
It's okay, Gordolph. I'll let you know, okay?
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
What's so interesting over there all of a sudden?
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
You know the husband?
Sure, I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
All right, Rusty. Sorry to cut you off.
Let's get out of here.
What?
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
I don't need to hear about your stool, Rusty. No, thank you. Ah, thanks, Commander Zach. My first year as a
helps you
father.
get through a working day.
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
Yeah, whatever. Don't go anywhere.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to you too, Gordolph.
Detective.
We're just
I
super
need a
excited
registered
for you.
owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thank you.
Alright, let's go visit Mrs. Henry's address. Hopefully her husband's there. Got a few questions for him.
Any Central Unit, car 16 Adam reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identify.
Methodist Church. Oh, that's right. Okay, you're driving, Rusty. I know you've just been drinking, but please try to be responsible.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Any Central Unit, car 16 Adam reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identify.
11K, go ahead.
Larry King, beat 16 Adam, possible jumper at 8th and Hope at the First Methodist Church, code 2.
11K.
I'll do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up there.
Let me do the talking, Detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
Come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
You jumping? Make sure you warn me before you do.
I will!
It's gotta be something big, right?
Wait, what?
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps. Come on, then.
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Are you crazy? What are you trying to do?
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked.
This what you wanted?
I can't do it. I'll come quietly, I need some help. Please. You gotta get me some help.
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
Well, we did it. We did it, Chad. Good Buddha's noodle. That's a long ways.
Can you drive to this one?
Yeah, no street pizza today.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second. Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
What is our druggy doctor up to now?
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Crazy. I'm guessing a man lives here.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Tiffany? The rest of this stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring. A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive. Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Whoa, $30? Well, by today's standards, that's probably like $3,000. So we're up.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband. Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty. Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Uh-huh. Excuse me, ma'am.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together.
Sheesh.
What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
So it sounds like the husband has another apartment somewhere. So you let
Let's see
that
what
note
Jacob has to
for-
say for himself. I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
I wouldn't jump to any conclusions yet, Rusty. You never know. Sounds like he had plenty of motive, means and opportunity.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, so you probably deserve it. The skipper says
Jesus
bring him
Christ.
in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway.
For lucky. Now it's past where we gotta go. Not too far though. I guess I can drive this one, Rusty. And guess what, Ghostly? Just for you, I'll turn the siren on. Oh, that was close.
391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Go to hell, Parker! No way I'm going down without a fight.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too!
God damn it, get Put your hands in the air! Give it up, LAPD! Don't make me chase you! How long are you gonna keep this up?
You got him.
This is Car 11 King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger, 11K. All units, 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
You know the way. You can drive.
Wow, that's 11 out of 40. We're barely over a quarter done with those random crimes. Oh, holy crap. LA, it's a dangerous place.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
You got it, boss.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
That she's...
We're going to have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal. You think the atmosphere is thick in here? Wait till you try it.
Size 11s.
Rusty, are you threatening people with a gas chamber? Come on, that's my thing. Well, he certainly acted as though he didn't know his wife was dead. But he could be a good actor, you never know.
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Thanks for the offer to do my wife. Not quite what he was asking, it would seem. Alright, Jacob, what have you got to say for yourself?
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Nah, this guy is not a good liar.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
We know she went to the bomb club.
The bartender there. He calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Yeah, sure you didn't. That very dramatic long pause you said while saying that.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Wow. Cole just full out sketching that out, huh? Classic.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, my hat. Okay, it's been a while since I played, and I don't remember the buttons. How the heck do I... Okay. What's the freaking block button? Well, let's try that again. Maybe I can figure out what the buttons are.
We're still gonna need you to... Okay.
It's hold X, I guess.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Kinda deserve that one, Rusty.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
What are you
How
doing,
can I help,
Phelps?
Detective?
Okay.
I need a patrol
Writing
unit to
notes.
transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc.
Weird.
Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly.
Did he find his Lucky
He
Charms?
wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Alright. I mean, You could just ride in our car. I don't think so, Rusty.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Head for home, Rusty.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
See, guys, that's what happens when you actually follow the rules. You'd just be sitting there on the road driving half an hour to get somewhere.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment, Cole Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob, and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed them up nicely for you.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. He said all's fair in love and war.
Yeah, so, since you were last year, Cassian, we got promoted to homicide. That's why we're doing this. Murder. This is our new partner, Rusty. He doesn't really like us, but, well, we let him go to bars and have drinks, so I think he's warming up to us.
I knew it wasn't safe around here.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me? Yes. What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
You're full of shit, Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No. No.
And then you stomped her. You stomped her because she's a drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on. Try to deny it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
I can. The bar owner, McCall, gave you up. He called your house right at the time that someone was smashing Celine's skull in and got no answer. If we find that socket wrench, you're gonna fry. Get it off your chest. Tell me you killed her.
I killed her, all right. I killed her dreams. She was an aviator, famous in her day, flying around up there like a bird. But she never wanted to come back down. You know, my pop was a sod farmer, dirt poor. I joined the Corps, trained to be a mechanic. I did better than my father did. I worked hard for it. It's all you can ask of a man. But Celine, she never wanted to come down from the clouds. She wanted everything I couldn't give her. All I had was security. That was never going to be enough.
Looks like someone you used to work with. That's funny. Yeah, I know there's a lot of semi-famous actors in this. If you've ever heard of a show called Mad Men, that I think is set around the same time, it has a lot of the same people that were in this game, including Cole Phelps. I remember watching my wife was watching it once, and I came up and I was like, "Hey, I know that guy. That's Cole Phelps." Yeah, I am leading the witness a bit, which is why I'm talking to this guy before his lawyer talks to him. Because I'm sure if his lawyer talked to him, he would say, don't say anything. Because the police can and will get you into trouble. Let's check on them. Aha!
You did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me, who love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I loved my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
You're lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her, all right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do? It took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that. Well, in that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob. But I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
Excuse me for trying to find the person who's actually guilty instead of just convicting the first person I bring in.
Goddamn captain's making me resubmit paperwork.
We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy.
Look who's already in the seat ready to go.
The bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my staff.
The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central...
How far away is he? It's actually pretty close to where we're going.
Identify.
I guess we can go.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter.
You've got a daughter.
Spent enough time drinking, call you.
KGPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun On Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central unit identify.
This is car 11K. Go ahead.
Please, you gotta call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
Well, well. Time for a car chase. Woo-hoo. Yeah, get him, Rusty.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Okay, I'm trying not to run people over, Rusty. Give me a break. Trying to solve homicides, not cause them.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
You fucking
I shot the guy, like, you saw that? He literally took 2 bullets to the freaking shoulder. This guy's a Terminator or something. Jeez.
KGPL 20 Central unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central unit identify.
I'll try to run someone over for you, Gordolph.
Put the weapon down now.
Okay, we got him.
I'll hold up here, Phil.
Yeah, thanks, Rusty. Okay. To be fair, I guess Phelps was kind of bulletproof too, most of the time.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets. Repeat,
I'm busy here, Phelps.
You're behind the wheel.
Too bad, you're driving. And let's check out this Mendez character.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
Well.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed. Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
My brand.
We have the murder weapon. Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Violated the law.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Parkour.
Get in and drive.
See, Rusty knows I'm a good driver. Take him out, Rusty. Oh boy.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. Got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Whoa.
Put your hands where I can see them.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You don't need to, buddy.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian.
Batman?
Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Yeah, thanks. I'll just eat some of his Lucky Charms later when he's not looking. Nice. 5 stars. We did it, Chad. Oh boy. Better not run into Roy.
To cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
Oh my gosh.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
Don't sound so happy.
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend him off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Can you believe this guy, Phelps? Yeah, me either. Well, I think I'm gonna call the stream here for the evening. Feels like we didn't really... I think we only did, what, 2 cases tonight? But we did do...
Making the car in the end.
Do you mind?
Yeah, the tragedy.
Oh no. Here we go.
I thought on a story the jet I could tell you. It's a Sith legend. Darth Plagueis is a dark lord of the Sith, so powerful and so wise, he could use the Force to influence the midi-chlorians to create light. He had such a knowledge of the dark side, he could even keep the ones he cared about from dying. The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. He became so powerful, the only thing he was afraid of was losing his power, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he taught his apprentice everything he knew. Then his apprentice killed him in his sleep. Ironic. He could save others from death, but not himself.
Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I have looked into it, by the way. Apparently, either I'm stupid or I looked into it and I don't think there's a way to make them cost actual bits. I think that option is only available for actual affiliated streamers. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Commander Zach. Thanks to you, my viewers just dropped to 0. But anyway, yeah, I think we only finished, what, like 2 cases tonight? But we did do a lot of the random traffic stops. And we're only still at like 12 out of 40 or something. But, yeah. I'm gonna stop and go get some dinner because I'm getting hungry. Yeah, I thought I looked at that too, Gordolf, and from what I saw under the app page, I think you can only do that if you're affiliated. But I don't know. I can check again.
Bet you never saw it.
Because, yeah. I mean, I could also just delete that one, but, well, it's not quite that bad yet. But I can. I'm warning you, Commander Zach. But anyways, thanks everybody for watching. And yeah, we did some good work tonight. We read some facial cues. We sussed some criminals out. Yeah, unfortunately, I think the timeout only affects the actual chat. It doesn't affect the sound bites. But you know, next time he tries that, if you want to try it, Gordolf, be my guest. You have my permission. Yeah, we did hit maybe 1 or 2 cars. I'm sure that was it. Oh boy. Well, there he goes. Ripperoni, Commander Zach. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching everybody, and I hope to see you all next time for some more LA Noire. Have a nice night.